Good afternoon, guys. Tiffany here, and welcome to Balance It Out. If you have a mat, go ahead and grab it. A blanket, a towel, anything. You can be straight on the floor. It's totally fine. We definitely want to be working without shoes or socks today. We really want to focus on balance. So we're going to be looking at our feet and spreading those toes. So we really want to have that connection with our feet. If you feel like you need to warm up or do some jumping jacks, go ahead and pause the video and then press play whenever you're ready. We're going to get right into it. So go ahead, and we're just going to kind of ground down here. So just spread those toes. Really look at your toes. Put them right under your hips, spreading those toes. And I want you to press through all of those toes. Press through the center of that foot, the arch of that foot, and the heel. Nice, strong kneecaps pulling up through the quads and the hamstrings. Nice tension there, contraction through the glutes. Tucking that tailbone, engaging the core, shoulders are back and down. And we're just kind of going to ground here. So just breathing. And it doesn't have to be super deep. If you want to get deep, that's totally fine. But we just want to think about the breath going in, going down to our feet, and then exhaling the instability. So a couple breaths here. Just to slow us down. And you can have your eyes closed or open here or softly in between, whatever feels comfortable for you. Just getting into a nice position where you feel like your body is really rooted down through your feet. Good job, guys. Nice and easy. Perfect. So first, we will go ahead and just try something simple. Make sure that those feet are nice and directly under your hips, or you can have them close together. I prefer under the hips because that way you're in a neutral stance. You're not too wide or too narrow. So we're going to keep our hands out here. Just nice and easy through the shoulders. Take all of our weight and put it onto the left foot. So we're really pressing through the outside of that foot, the inside, the toes, the heel. We're going to slowly peel that right heel up. And when we're ready, inhale and exhale, lift that right leg up. So we want to stay active through that right foot. We're going to feel a little bit of wobbling in our left foot. That's totally fine. That's a part of the process. But we're staying strong through that leg, and we're pushing into the ground. It's like gripping the ground with your toes on that left foot. So we're staying here, hold on to it. And we want to try to get this thigh parallel to the ground. And we're staying active in that right foot, so keeping those toes flexed. Almost done, guys. Hold it, hold it. You got this. And we're not leaning to one side. We're trying to keep our shoulders square as well. You can see that will also give you a little bit of unbalance. Couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. Bring that right leg down. Nice and easy, just like the way you brought it up there. Perfect. So you can step it out a little bit. Readjust your feet. Make sure you spread through those toes on the right-hand side. Now we're going to put all the weight on the right. So we're not just kind of chilling here. We're still engaged through the core, active through that knee, and we don't want our legs totally locked out, but we do want some nice strength in that foot. And peel that left heel, nice and easy, and inhale, exhale to bring it up. Flexing those toes of that left foot, staying strong in that right leg, really feeling the activation in those thighs and those glutes to keep those legs nice and strong. We're almost done here. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and lower slowly, dropping that leg. Nice. Go ahead and shake those legs out. I know they may be that sometimes just standing on one foot is enough. All right, so we're back in our feet right under our hips. And you don't necessarily have to have your hands out the whole time. It just helps me to stay balanced. so I can remember to keep my chest up, keep my shoulders back and down, but you don't have to. So we'll try something else. So we're going to try to get our foot into our groin, basically, kind of like a figure four. So we're leaning all that weight onto our left leg again. We're gonna peel the right heel off of the ground. We're gonna turn that knee out as far as we can, depending on your range of motion. And if putting your foot right here on your calf is enough, then that's perfect. We definitely don't want to put the foot on the knee. We don't want to have any collision in that joint. So don't do that. If you want to, you can bring it up higher above the knee, right into the groin if you can. And you want to take the left leg, push it into that foot, and take the right foot, and push it into that thigh. So we're going to try to stay here as long as we can. Bring our hands to heart center. We got 30 seconds here. And if you fall out of it, that's totally fine. Find your way back into it. And we're still activated through that core, guys. We're pushing this knee back, so we don't want it going in front of us because that's going to make us lose our balance. We're going to push that knee back so everything's in line. And then we're pushing our foot into our thigh and our thigh into our foot. We got 10 seconds to go. You guys got this. Pressing through the toes in that left foot. 3, 2, and 1. Nice and easy. Go ahead and release that foot. Nice and slow. So it's important to go into it slowly and also to go out of it slowly, so that trains your body to work with the balance. So same thing on the other side. So we're going to peel that heel up on that left leg. All of our weight is in our right leg. We're going to open up that knee, and you're either below the knee for this figure four, or you're above and as high as you possibly can, pushing the foot into the thigh, pushing the thigh into the foot, opening up through that knee and that hip. And we got 30 seconds here, guys. Breathe through it. Find that strength in your toes. I want you to push through the pinky toes, gripping the ground, holding on. You guys got this. And if you fall out of it, get right back in. You got 10 more seconds. And you're going to do some crazy stuff. Like I'm doing a weird statue right now. But it's totally fine. We can find the strength. 5 more seconds. Breathe. Let your breath carry you through and release. Nice and easy, nice and slow. And bring it down. Perfect. So now we'll turn. So we'll go ahead and bring our right leg back into a nice lunge. Kind of settle here, feeling that stretch in that back leg. So we can actually bring the hand to the back, opening up that side. And then we'll kind of sit in our lunge here, getting that front leg ready. So we want to press into all those toes. And what we're going to do now is we're going to reach down to the ground, putting the left hand right in front of the toes. And you can use both hands if you'd like to. So it depends on what you want to do. And we're going to slowly walk this right leg closer, straightening that left leg, keeping just the fingertips of the left hand down. And we're going to slowly begin to tap that right leg up. This is really going to test your balance here. You're going to feel this in your hamstrings. So you can either be here with both hands down, or you can be just with one hand down and the other hand's tracking along that leg. So we're really focused on breathing here. Find something to look at and maintain. Press through that left leg, guys. And if you come out of it, it's totally fine. That's what we're working on, is our balance. We got a couple more seconds here. Breathe. And bring that leg down nice and easy. Tap it down. Walk it back. Nice job. So we'll straighten that front leg. We'll turn those back toes forward. And we'll just come down and do a nice little stretch here. Release that tension in the back of that left leg. Awesome. Nice and easy on the way up, using that core to help you lift. And we'll bring that right leg to meet the left. And we'll kind of shake the knees out. You can feel the difference in your legs right now, so just be mindful of that. And we'll go ahead and do it on the other side. So I will actually turn this way. So now we're taking that left leg behind us, kind of diagonal with that back foot, just sitting here and feeling this stretch here along the inside of our hip, making sure that we're pressing into all those toes. And we're going to reach down. Might feel a stretch here in that hamstring, so just be mindful of what your body's feeling like. Don't push it to do more than it's ready for. We're slowly going to walk that left leg up, straightening through that right leg, breathing here, and slowly tapping that left leg up, pressing through all parts of that right foot, finding something to stare at, keeping that neck nice and long, and breathing. Breathe into that balance, guys. You got this. A couple more seconds. Remember, if you fall out of it, just get right back into it. There's nothing wrong with that. And release, nice and easy. Walk that foot back. Turn those toes towards the front, those back toes towards the front. Straighten those legs and come down for a nice stretch. Awesome work. Nice and easy on the way up, using that core. And walk that left leg to the top. Go ahead and shake those legs out. Doing awesome. All right, we'll go ahead and take it down to all fours. Nice and easy here, pressing through those shoulders. We're going to take it up to a high plank position. So pressing through that back heel, right? Setting that foot up. Pressing through that back heel, strong, pressing through that knee, so that knee going towards the ceiling. We're setting up on the other foot as well, same thing. Bring those toes together, and we're slowly going to turn into a side plank. Great for the side of the abs, the obliques. Nice little balance test here. Challenging yourself by closing your eyes. That always makes the balance a little bit harder. And we're immediately going to switch to the other side. So straight over to the other side. Nice balance on this side as well. Perfect. Right back into our plank. And dropping those knees. And you can go ahead and sit those glutes back. Child's pose. Awesome job. Coming on up. And we'll just go ahead and sit on our heels. So sitting up nice and tall, getting a stretch in the bottom of those feet. Sometimes when we do a lot of the balance, our fascia gets super tight, especially because people don't always stretch the bottom of their feet anyway. So the fascia can get super tight. So this is a great posture. You don't have to sit here long, but you really want to make sure all of your toes are on the ground. And then when you sit, you can really feel that stretch going up the bottom of your foot. So nice deep breath here. And stretching out those toes. And coming out of it, nice and easy. And then you can go ahead and flatten those, untuck the toes, and then go ahead and sit back to stretch out the top of that ankle, which was working as well for our balance. And go ahead and press up. A little turn. And we'll take it up nice and easy into a nice low squat here. Opening through the hips, sitting up nice and tall. And then we'll just rise as if we're coming out of a squat. So back straight, all the way up. One big breath. And that's it, guys. I hope you feel a little bit more balanced after this class. Thank you so much for joining me, and enjoy the rest of your day.